Hello friends and welcome back. This is episode 20 of our Terraria 1.2 Let's Play. We are here back in our house, which is not exactly something that I expected, but as it turns out, where we were in the cave system, my inventory was pretty much completely full, and I figured it was a good time to bring things back to the house, restock, and get reoriented. And then I realized, well, I've got all these items that are kind of like items, and I've got all this money, which is all that, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy that goblin tinkerer tool thing and see what happens. Maybe I can make something good of it. So let's grab that. Tinkerer's Workshop allows combining of some accessories by price 10 gold. Hopefully a worthy purchase, because that's a lot of money. I mean, at least as far as I'm concerned for now. So let's drop off our extra little bit of money into our piggy bank. I should also point out that I've unlocked also another item, which is kind of cool, or actually a couple items, which were in a grab bag. I've got a princess hat and a princess dress, so now I can be a fully stocked princess with all of the accoutrements. So let's drop that back into our inventory. It's probably not going to wear that for a little while. Maybe I'll have a celebratory princess wearing gown time. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, let's close that off, and we'll go ahead and place that thingamabob that I just bought. I'm not sure where it's going to fit. Let's see if it fits to the right of this, whatever this thing is. Is it gonna fit? Doesn't look like it. No, okay, I guess I've tried all the tiles there. I guess that's why we have another room up above. I can put things like that. Great. Alright, so now, I have no idea how to do this. Alright, well, I guess now I do. So now I have the ability to climb walls with that. Doesn't actually require any money. And flight and can run super fast. So let's go ahead and buy or grab some Spectre boots and some tiger climbing gear. And now I should be able to both fly and run super fast, which are both things that I really love doing in general. So we'll put our boots and gears and all that down at the bottom. I'll keep the flying carpet, because why not? And we've got this spiked aglet, which is still pretty cool. Do I need to really double jump if I can already do all this other stuff? I don't even know. Let's see. Let's go outside for a second and see what we can do mobility-wise. So I can just, like, wow, I can really just climb straight up walls. That's really awesome. And then I can go all the way up there and do that. Okay, cool. So that's basically everything I've ever wanted. Really, mobility-wise, I'm pretty much good to go. I guess I will just drop off the other stuff back into my inventory, and we'll go ahead and do something else for a little bit. I was kind of into going down back into this nearly endless cave system, because this is like the furthest we've gone down, so I guess we'll just jump back over there after get my inventory the rest of the way cleaned out. I have this little accessory section over here on the side. Which chest is it? It's probably the first one, isn't it? Oh, this is the wrong tier. It's the next one up. And for some reason, this is the only one that I put, like, at this end, so I always mess myself up with that for some reason. Alright, so we're gonna put this and this, and I guess we'll, I don't know, maybe use this later or not. I mean, double jumping is great, but I just don't really have a need for it since I can fly, so probably don't need this goldfish. I guess just throw that in the garbage. It's got an empty spot here. I could actually take these Jester's arrows. 9 range damage. This, yeah, it's a little better, but whatever. I guess I'll just keep that in there. I found out apparently these rotten eggs are good for strong knockback for pranking townsfolk, so I'm not really sure what to do with that. Do I want to take the ball of hurt with me? What's my 15? Alright, so that's pretty much the same. I could take... I don't really want any of this stuff, to be honest with you, so I guess we'll just have an extra single slot. I wonder if I can combine any of this stuff, like umbrellas and red balloons. I'll have to do that another time and take a look and see if any of this stuff is useful. Also, apparently I maxed out my mana, which is kind of neat, I suppose. I guess I don't really need to look for stars anymore. And, oh, I should take some kind of explosive with me, right? Because I don't really have much. Oh, I actually have sticky bombs. I guess I could put that in there. Should make more of them, though, because don't I have quite a few bombs? Bombs are going to be over here, because I had all my destructive type weapons together. And these are not the strongest explosive weapons at all, but let's go ahead and shore these numbers up to keep them all together. Oh, I can apparently only store that many anyway. Whatever, we'll just put the extra 2 there, and I'll sort that out later. So now I've just got an extra slot here, which I'm sure I will find something that I can put in that spot, and fallen stars will collect those 2. I could probably go ahead and get some more pumpkins on the way back. Whatever. I mean, I don't know if I even need them for anything. I noticed you can make, like, pumpkin gear, which is pretty wild. That might be a good thing to have. I don't know. Maybe just for cosmetic sake could be kind of entertaining. Can you wear... I think this was a thing that they made, right? You could wear any armor set on top of any other armor set, so you could use it like a social thing. Also, this gravestone, I don't think I have any... Or headstone, I don't think I have any of the stone ones in my collection yet. So you could use it sort of like a... You know, just for fun to make a little grave marker site. Maybe make a graveyard behind your house if you're particularly morbid. I don't know that I necessarily want to do that, but I still like collecting all the materials anyway. And I don't have very much wood left anymore, so maybe I should grab a little bit of that since it's right here. I mean, 18, 20 wood. I mean, it's just a couple of trees, and all of a sudden, good to go again. Alright, let's keep going over to the left. I'll try and make this navigation all as fast as possible, except I keep stopping for pumpkins, because I am apparently a pumpkaholic. There is also the ability to make things like pumpkin pie now, which is pretty wild. I'm totally for that. I'm not sure what the use of it is. I guess it's probably some sort of a health regen item, but I haven't used it yet. That is a tormented-looking bunny, I have to say. Not really much left of it. I mean, it's like the head with like a little bit of bunny sticking out, and then the slime part, which is kind of gross. I mean, I kind of feel bad for the thing. So we're going to make our way back over to the left. I'm going to try and run across this ground as quickly as possible. Again, I do have the ability to grab onto walls now, which is pretty useful. It should keep me from falling too much down these giant holes, which was a problem that I was having before. And look how quickly I can navigate over all of this stuff. That's great. Really a really big time saver. Just kind of float over all of this and grab some more pumpkins. We're almost to Frost Valley already. That's not really a place. Well, I mean, it is a real place, but it's not really the place we've named this. Just decided off the top of my head we're calling this Frost Valley. It's kind of a valley, right? I mean, we go down a bit. Hey, a penguin. Are you a mean penguin or are you nice? Oh, you're nice. Okay, so you're probably like a bunny. No reason to kill it then. And we will continue to run, run, run. Almost there. What is this shiny ice block? Is this anything special? It's just ice. Okay. I thought it was some kind of special block because it looked like it was extra shiny for some reason. We got 99 pumpkins already. And I don't really want this dirt or that. Oh, I'm sure I'll get more dirt, but whatever. Over we go, and also, let's look at the map again real quick, see how far. Alright, we gotta go over the rest of this area. Should be fairly doable. Really lovely music, by the way, in the ice place. I don't know if I've said that before, but it's a nice sound to it. It's very atmospheric. Puts you in the mood to be by twinkly snow. And then all of a sudden, from the ice to the desert to the corruption. It's a strange series of events that leads us through that meandering process of environments. Or sequence of environments, I should say. And we are, I think, just about there. I think right past this desert, and then the tree is the next thing. And I just gotta make my way back down, which should only take a moment. In my haste to leave, I kind of forgot when I was coming back up that I could have just, like, quit the game. Instead, I actually just walked all the way back up. So it's a long way, I have to say. Another pumpkin there. Right, so we've got to go down through the tree and through about 1,000,000 caves to get to the bottom. So let's start that process down. Well, as long as we keep moving, I think things probably won't take too long. It's just when I get stuck in a corner or I forget which direction is the proper direction. Now that I can grab onto walls, though, I think the danger of falling too far in this... Well, I can grab onto walls and I can also just hover if I feel like it. Hey, look! Green mushroom. Continue to build my arsenal of dyes for some reason, because maybe one day I'm going to decide I'm going to color all of my armor or something. Trying to make the full, you know, Skittles-esque rainbow all the way across, and apparently these glow sticks stick around as long as you don't quit the game. Oh no, I've made it all dark here. I don't want to do that. Let's put... Can we put a torch up somewhere? Alright, it's close enough. I like to keep the torches so you know where you've been and where you haven't been, and I also noticed on the way back up there was an area that I just neglected to go in at all. Not this area, but I guess this one as well, right? So I don't think I've grabbed any of this. What's down here? Who cares? That's the adventurous spirit, right? What's down here? Who cares? On we go. think that other alternate angle or the alternate path was not too far down. Oh, thank you for that random stone block that I just didn't need at all. Okay, around the corner. I should probably just dig like straight through all this stuff so we don't have to go the long way every single time, but hopefully we won't be coming back and forth through this too many times. I think the one time clearing out your inventory should be enough to get you the whole way through, or to get me the whole way through anyway. I mean, yeah, you're here too. You're along for the ride. What's on the other side of this wall? Is this a thing? Oh, it's just water here? Let's toss a glow stick down there and see what happens. Bloop. No, nothing. Alright, keep going. Can't believe I didn't find more, like, crystals and stuff. Alright, so this is the other side that I didn't get to look in. And I see there is actually... Oh my goodness, it's dark here. There is actually a golden chest there already. Let's eliminate this stupid bat, because he's getting on my nerves. And what is this material? Is like stone. Okay. And I see stuff underneath us. I think that's where we're headed next, though. Oh, look, jagged shoe spikes, and dynamite, and a throwing knife. Alright, let's grab all that. We'll see how long we can keep our inventory in play, if possible. Should I, like, bomb through the bottom of this? Eh, whatever. Probably not necessary. I'll just go around. I do want this dye mushroom, though. Teal mushroom. There we go. Knock some spider webs loose from the ceiling. Let's toss another one of those guys over there. Anything else we're seeing down here? There's a pot. Wooden arrows. Terrific. Didn't really want those. Keep throwing those things out, actually. Silver coins, copper coins. Just trying to be thorough. Some rope. Actually, was getting rid of rope as well before. Okay, I guess this will be the natural conclusion point for this little cavern. It's both bigger and smaller than I thought, actually. And there's a couple more pots up here. Might as well grab those while I'm here. The tin is officially, you know, we're beyond tin point. We don't really want tin anymore. I have looked quite a bit through... you know, my resources, and I think that's actually one of the stones that I have more than I actually want. And once I get my second stack to 99, then I'm just going to start throwing them out, I guess. So no reason to really look for them at all. I know you've probably been saying that for ages, and it's just my OCD ways that keep me doing it. Oh my god, this frickin' slime. Just knocked out the lights. Whatever, you can keep doing your thing. I'm going to be up here, or down here, rather. And let's keep going. It's really dark in here because I used glow sticks for too much. So when I went back up, I guess I re-picked up all the glow sticks when really all I meant to do was probably just walk past them. So skeleton here has a tuxedo. See if I can grab any of his cosmetic items. Apparently not. And yep, I figured I would pick that glow stick up. Let's put another torch there so I can see the general path of where we're headed. Okay, we're actually already there, so here we are back at... Oh, this is the border of the ice caves area. Okay, cool. So that's good to know. We can officially make that transition if that's a thing we really care to do. It's probably not, to be perfectly honest, but I will grab all of this tungsten, though, and put a little bit of a torch somewhere. Okay, there's some torch. So, again, where are we in the bigger scheme of things? Well, I'm just sort of shoring up a way to get down deep into the ground. And that's, for some reason, just reminded me of that Jammer Lammy song. You're like, come on and get down, way down to the low ground. We're going to build a good guitar from all the timber around. Yeah, and that's our little musical number for the day. Anyway, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to head down as far as we can. And I think then we'll head to the jungle. I'll probably get to, like, the beginning of Hell area, or where the lava starts to become rather prevalent, and then I'll probably head back out, just so I know I have a way to get down when I'm ready for that. And then we will continue on. So, you know, it goes either Hell, Jungle, then Dungeon. Somewhere in there, I guess I'm supposed to get Crimson, and there's some more gold in the wall. I probably should be looking for even better materials. If I could find more Demonite, I guess that would be cool, and I guess the chances of finding Demonite are better the deeper we get, right? I don't really know how the material progression goes, and yes, I do see all that amethyst up there. I'm going to grab that in just a moment. I mean, after Demonite Ore, what happens next? Is there more after that, or new world? I think there's, like, hardcore mode, right? I have to go to that at some point. To use some kind of weird combination of both my grappling hook and also my rocket boots. Use one of these guys will help a little bit. Oh yeah, and I need to mine some obsidian, which I'm not sure if I have a good enough mining pick to do that with. What's going on over here? Can I use anything? Okay, there's like a gnome or something in the wall. Yeah, a little bit of lead up there. Who cares? Okay, and then we're back in normal rocky zone over here. Although it's not consistent, is it? Oh, we can actually kind of cut through everything on the bottom if we want. Didn't realize that was a way we could go. Lesser healing potion. Okay, and then there's a whole bunch of ice cave here that we could actually continue to explore. So we've kind of jumped from one biome to the other against all odds. Looks like there's quite a bit we could do, and there's a lot of gold, as well as I think I actually passed some gold that I hadn't picked up. I don't know, maybe we'll go in that direction in a second. I just want to finish doing what I was doing over there before I get too concerned with ice stuff. Let's get rid of this. Make a nice, clear transition from one world to the other. Where's that gold? Oh, it's just right there. And then there's another cave. Let's take out these bats. They can't fly under the water, so they have the disadvantage in that position. I do see some stuff shining down there, and it looks like it might be a... Yeah, okay, it's a miner helmet dude. Oh yeah, I forgot totally about that. I guess for 1 gold I could have had one of those mining hats. Although, I guess that would take over my helmet, right? Which I kind of want to be, for defense reasons, the one it is. And I almost totally missed that goblin statue there, which was just sitting there staring me in the face the whole time. Alright, so get rid of the bats. Oh, geez. Okay, well, I've fallen. Thankfully, not too scary down here. Let's get some light. Oh, okay. Apparently, kind of scary, actually. I just didn't realize how close to the edge I was. And what's on the left? I see some mushroom. Oh my god, it's an arrow trap. Again, every single time those things seem to hit me. Oh, there's a lot of cave over here, isn't there? Oh, goodness gracious. I guess there's quite a bit to see. Well, first things first, we need to get this bat out of the way, and then let's start laying down some torches and glow sticks or whatever we're going to do. Torches are much better, though, because you don't have to worry about them disappearing after you're done with the area. These bats are definitely going to get on my nerves, though. So they seem to show up in, like, large open spaces a lot of the time, so I guess it's something I probably should have expected, but still pretty annoying. Let's get rid of all this topaz. And by get rid of, I mean collect. And I see a little bit of a gold vein down there. Okay, I guess I placed that on the background. What just... Oh, it's another dart trap. Why are there so many dart traps? Who is even putting them down here? Nobody's been down here yet but me. And for some reason, I guess they're poison darts, so I take, you know, lengthy damage over time for that. It's a little bit annoying as well. Alright, so there's, I think probably our lowest... Oh no, there's actually still lower to go. Amazing how they seem to hit me so many times as well, considering they sort of bounce around all willy-nilly. Got a whole variety of different enemies down here that I'm going to have to shoot with spells. I don't even know what was hitting me all that time. Is that a fish? I don't think the fish is capable of that kind of damage. Oh, I'd like that mana, though. Whatever. I don't need it that badly. So, looks like there's a way down if I went that direction. Some more topaz, and now we're back to the ice world, I guess. Oh, there's a heart crystal down there. Cool, so we'll get that in just a moment. Actually, we'll get that right away, because it's kind of the most important thing to find here. There we go. Mission accomplished. We now have nearly all of our health to complement having all of our mana. So let's go ahead and use that right away. Hooray! Put our platforms back. I really don't even need half of these items anymore. I'm just sort of leaving them around. Honestly, I could probably streamline a lot of the stuff in my inventory. You know, now that I can fly and grab walls and stuff, it kind of makes things a little bit different in the way that I would approach those. Okay, we're definitely getting rid of this arrow trap again, because I'm not getting hit by that a third time. And I don't know what's in that cave, but it seems to be bouncing around like a crazy person. Is it a spider or something? Some kind of beetle? Looks like an angry beetle. Nothing worse than an angry beetle when you wake up in the morning. You ever had that? I think your whole day is going to be terrific, and then, you know, angry beetle in the face. I'm just kidding. I haven't had an angry beetle quite a while, actually. It's a cyan beetle, and it has a cyan husk. Good to know. I guess that's probably another dyeing material. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can maybe get that guy's mining helmet. We're so deep now that we should be running into a lot of gold. Not that I even necessarily even need it anymore, but there are probably some things that's worth, makes it worth hoarding. Now, the thing that I never understood is how come there is gold in the form of ore, and then that gets refined and turned into these ingots, right? But then there's also gold coins, and for some reason the gold coins and the gold ingots seem to have a very discordant value to them. I mean, the amount that you can get for the ingots is basically nothing compared to what one gold coin is worth. So I don't really understand that. I mean, there's platinum as well, so how does that fit into the whole scenario? Can we find platinum individually? Is that a possibility? Maybe it's like the other stuff where it's just certain certain materials will show up on certain level generations, or certain seeds, I guess is what we call those. Okay, there's our air pocket, which I have now gotten rid of. Can I make another one somehow? Yeah, there's one. Is there going to be another place for me to go, though, from here? That's the thing, I don't know. I guess go ahead and find out. Where are we on the map now? Oh, we're pretty deep. But there is somewhere deeper that we could be, so let's go in that direction. Oh, the bats have all come out in force now. I think I've pretty much cleared all the useful stuff out of this area. So we could continue down in this direction. And of course there is still that ice cave over to the other side if we really want to get involved in that. Let's get some light. Oh, that's not the right item. What is that? Is this a random coin sitting at the bottom of that? Looks like a coin. Oh, no, it's just, looks like a circular block of ice, apparently. Alright, well, this is good. We should be able to just drain out all of this water through here. Hopefully it'll happen fast enough that I won't actually drown in the process. Okay, well, the bat's gonna ease things along, I'm sure. Let's get some light again. Get another spelunking skeleton. Oh, this could be a problem. So I still actually can't swim, so I gotta keep that in mind. Despite all of this high-tech gadgetry that I've got, still can't swim. You'd think, you know, having meteorite armor and being so fancy that would be like a high priority, but, you know, I can't make things just appear out of thin air, apparently. Even though, a lot of times I can. You know, actually I collect statues, put them in my pocket, and then somehow they come out to be full-sized when I put them in where I want them to be. Terraria world's a weird world sometimes. Okay, Undead Miner, you're going to take 2.5 hours for me to whittle down with my mine pick, but that's cool. Well, there goes my light source. Should probably worry about that a little bit more, because I need to see where I'm going, especially if I'm going to be underground. But thankfully, the ice is pretty generous when it comes to being bioluminescent for some reason. So we will continue our way down. Making... Oh my god, another dart trap. I should have actually seen that one. We'll make another air pocket. Hopefully kind of quickly, because I don't have a lot of time to still continue to breathe. There we go. And let's see if there's some sort of cave that we can dig our way down to. I mean, weird that we're so far down and there's still not, like, lava. I would think we'd be running into that soon. But I guess since we found this biome, things are going a little bit different. I'm sure the ice only goes so far down. I mean, it wouldn't really make much sense for it to continue much further vertically. There's that one little nugget of demonite ore. Oh, wait, maybe there's a couple of them. I'm gonna probably want a little bit more light down here. See if we could, like, maybe dig around the water would be kind of nice. Maybe we could get out and up. It's like another way to do it. You just dig in, like, these S-shaped patterns, and I think I can dig through this much, much faster when I'm out of the water. Or maybe it's just the ice versus the snow, probably more likely. Alright, there we go. We've mostly made our way out, snaking our way through. Where's that material up and above me? Probably just silt. Just the light makes it a little hard to tell. Could have found a small cache of lead or something in the wall here. Let's put another torch. No, it's actually not so small. It's actually very large. I guess this is just the way things work, right? The deeper you go, the larger the veins of things. That seems pretty reasonable, to be honest. I mean, the way the game is structured, it would sort of support that concept. The further down you go, the greater the reward. And each of these strata seem to have their own, like, thresholds for, like, what the scarcity of certain materials are. And they all have, like, a beginning and an end based on the altitude, it seems. But sometimes you just get randomly lucky, and pretty sure there's, like, a small chance you could find a bunch of gold, like, right on the surface. Although I'm not sure I remember ever doing that, but it seems like a thing that would be possible. Alright, digging away, digging away. There's a strange pattern of a hole that we're digging now, but, you know, it'll hopefully get the job done. I just want to get down to this demonite ore. Where are we on the map now, by the way? You know, we're very deep. I mean, hell's like, I don't know, it's got to be like here, right? So, I mean, probably in just a little while we should be deep enough that we'll start to see the new strata show up. Not sure why this is going to be the way that we go down, but, you know, it just sort of presented itself, didn't it? I wasn't expecting to do so much ice mining. I really thought this was going to end up being more a dry dirt and stone type mining quarry, but I'll take what we can get. Oh, okay, looks like it's going to open up a little bit here, which is totally fine with me. I was kind of tired of digging through straight up walls. And let's get some more light. Okay, I guess the ice is still in effect. Well, I was hoping it would be more than just that little group like that, but I guess that's what we're going to get for now. Which is not even probably enough for one single nugget. I don't know what it takes to make one each time. It's probably like 5. Oh, there's a little bit more down there, and it looks like an actual cave system perhaps as well, so might as well head in that direction now. And we are getting pretty close to around where I want to call it for the evening. Well, I guess depending on when you're walking here, but it's evening for me. And what's down there? It looks like spiky slime and not a whole lot else other than that little chunk of ore. Hopefully it's worth the trip. So it looks like a fairly long way to get into that spot. But if this opens up even just a little bit, we should have a pretty nice way down. What is that next to it? I see something else on the ground there. Probably just some sort of random plant. The lights in this game, they play tricks on your eyes sometimes. If we could just, like, get out of this freaking permafrost. Oh, we've got something flashing violently below us. Looks like more... I would have said blink root, but it's flashing way too hard. Alright, it did open up, so that's good. Okay, and now we've got... Oh, it was a bat or something flying around. Alright, cool. A goblin army. Terrific. Alright, well, I'm not even home, so I guess whatever. I don't really care. Next time I go to my house, though, I guess there's going to be a showdown. Again. I already did this one time. Well, I guess we'll do it again. You know, they apparently have a chance to drop some stuff, so I guess I can't be too upset. What is flashing down? There's a topaz? Because it looks like it's awfully bright. Seems like there's multiple kinds of ways that the minerals or the jewels can form. They stick out of the rocks like this, or sometimes they're actually embedded inside of the rocks. And maybe those are just large groupings of those minerals or something. I'm gonna have to just mine out all this stuff, right? I mean, there's some gold, there's gems everywhere. This is generally a pretty lucrative little spot. It's too bad that they didn't go so far as to make, like, an economy when it comes to the gems that you find. Like, maybe you find a really, really rare one and you can, like, strike it rich and then barter for a bunch of gems or other stuff that you're interested in. Wait, did it say east or west the other time? Because if it's sending an army, a goblin army from both directions, that's kind of redonkulous. Probably just like one goblin army at a time would be necessary. But anyway, yeah, I was just thinking like it would be really cool if you could find something that was just like extremely rare. Oh god, I'm like encased in ice now. What's going on? There's something about the adventure of like finding minerals under the ground. It's like the premise of why those TV shows are so successful, right? I mean, it's the hunt for glory and for, you know, eternal riches and things that we all value. Yeah, it seems like that just gives me one at a time, so I'm not sure why they look different like that. I'm gonna have to go back for all that amethyst, see if there's anything. Oh, there's another breakthrough point on the other side there. But that's what makes games like this and TV shows like that and the concept of striking it rich in general, I think, such an appealing and fun idea. You know, you never know what you're going to find, whether it's something unexplained, unexplored, mysterious, some sort of an entity that you're not accustomed to in your everyday life. And that scarcity is what drives the market to think it's special, and, you know, that's kind of what we're doing here. I guess my inventory is full, huh? Must be. Can't believe this is still going down. I'm probably just gonna, like, drop that dynamite at some point. What can I ditch here? We don't want dirt blocks anymore. We don't need mud blocks. We don't really need mushrooms. We don't really need stone. We don't really need... Well, silt is apparently the thing I can sort through, right? And slush or something. One of those types of things. And I'm just gonna dump that again. Sorry. Alright, we should have enough now. More topaz. It's just kind of confusing me that there's sometimes they look one way, sometimes they look another. Oh, there's a big old cave over here to the right as well. Oh goodness, I guess we're just gonna spend like the rest of our days mining this this ice cave out. I wonder where this is in contrast to the larger bit that we found that started at the top. You know, on the ground floor of things, the actual normal Earth level. Just kind of checking out ceiling heights and stuff. We've got another miner guy. There's a pot down there. And how deep does this go? Fairly deep. That guy's gonna be annoying. What even are those? Like an egg with legs or something? Leg egg? Is that a leg egg? I like leg egg. That's a nice one. This is a hashtag leg egg. Seems like a Dragon Quest creature or something they would have. Snow block, amethyst, amethyst, amethyst. I should be able to make a some sort of a beam out of just about anything now, or a wand. And I guess these two caves do connect underneath me, so there's that. And alright, so that's where we were before. We are now like a good 30% deeper than we were on the other cave. There's a few more of these pots. There's another teal mushroom. Like a little chunk of gold, and I'm probably going to get myself killed if I jump into this dangerous zone. I guess I might as well grab that one chunk of gold since it's right there. And is this going to be as far as we can go? I think maybe, unless we go diving or something. Which we're probably going to do, but we're probably going to do that next time. I'll grab this blink root again, because yeah, my inventory is already feeling a bit full. And it's also a little past time, so we'll wrap things up for the evening. So thank you everybody as always for being here. Thank you for all your suggestions, tips, and tactics, and strategies, and all that stuff. So hopefully you're still enjoying the series. Please do let me know that, if that is the case. And I will continue to bring you new Terraria episodes as often as I can. Please do leave your support, of course. I do read all the comments, so continue with those. And I will see you all next time. Later.